Hello everybody. Welcome to the channel. This video is just gonna be another one of these days where you get uh, a really highly anticipated product and you just can't wait to review it. Now, this happens to be something that I've been waiting for many months, so it's about 12 months now. Um, Ever since the release of 2024, we've been waiting for a good Boeing 737. And finally, Robert over at PMDG has blessed us with the 737 for a wonderful Christmas present for all of us. And indeed, this has been something to behold. Now, before people who hate on PMDG jump on me, those of you who have not followed me for a while, or if you're seeing this as your first video, you can actually go back and you can see that I have been critical of PMDG before, and I have some thoughts on this airplane which I want to go into. But just from the perspective of someone who's a big fan of the model type, I'm really happy to see that we have the NG. For sure, we had the Max with iFly, but we did not have a good NG. We had no NG actually for 2024, and now we have like a native compatible Boeing 737 finally for Microsoft 2024. Neat thing around this airplane, we have a great walk around over here, and one of the first impressions that I'm having here is that I can see some improvements to the way the textures are rendered, so it's up to the 2024 texture quality standard. I'm running, so just for reference, before we go into any more details on what I think about the airplane, just wanted to show you guys what I'm running right now. I'm running a 2K screen over here, 2560 by 1440. We have DLSS super resolution at quality, no sharpening on top of that, running DLSS at 2x because I run a 4090 video card. Now, as for my settings below that, I'm having a terrain level of detail at 200, off screen at ultra, switched off displacement mapping. That's what I run for all of the IFR flights, and having a mixture of ultra, high, and some medium settings for these things. Now, I should, given Sim Updates 4's significant performance improvements, I can try pushing these up a little bit, but I've not tried optimizing my settings for the sim yet after Sim Update 4. But these settings, they work. You know, you can just take a look at these. They work great, and my sim looks great as well, and I'm really happy with it. Now, given these settings, also letting you know, I got my ChasePlane upgraded along with this. So having ChasePlane to showcase the 737 with you guys is going to be a lot of fun. Now, as for the textures, that's where we were. It's back up to standard. And the walk around mode gives us an opportunity to interact with a lot of the elements over here. One of the things that I found is that the engine modeling is a little bit, low poly. The texture quality is leaves a bit to be desired. But then, if it's going to give us more smoother performance, I'm all for it. But they could definitely do a better job on texturing these engines. Like, I'm coming this close and I'm able to see some pixelation. To be fair, you see that even on the Phoenix, I guess, so I'm not going to complain way too much. What I do care about, though, is that some of these polygon counts over here, it could be a little bit more refined. Although the textures look okay, the polygons could have a little bit more, I guess. So that's just me, though. Let me know what you guys think. And we also have an opportunity to look at how do you refuel the airplane and all of that, I think. So we have a lot of these panels that we can play around with. I believe we can also open all of these cargo doors, etc. So let me try opening this. And while we can open the cargo doors, they've done hyper optimization over here by reducing the frame rate of these doors. That really looks out of place to me. So that could be something that can change in a future update, I hope. But if it doesn't cost too much on performance, why not? This airplane has been pretty well optimized thus far, I can tell you that. I can tell you that much. And right now I'm getting around 94 frames per second, like 2x DLSS with ChasePlane. So without ChasePlane, I mean with and without ChasePlane, I need to do a comparison video because I did find some, I'm not sure if ChasePlane for 2024 impacts performance at all. Moving on next to the uh, cockpit interior. So can I jump into the cockpit by clicking this? I think not. Yeah, maybe not. So I don't know how to get into the cockpit using this. Maybe you need to like get stairs or something, but I don't know how to do that either. So let me see if I can actually climb the stairs. So let's just go ground service vehicles. And let me request stairs for 1 left. Let's see if they've modeled like getting up into the airplane via these stairs. And then once we can get in, we'll just ask the stairs to go away and then like do the regular jetway connection using GSX. The texturing for these service vehicles could do a lot of work. In my opinion, they just look way too clean. It's like, it's as if not much attention to detail has been paid to them. I've never seen really such poorly textured objects in GSX. So given that it's part of PMDG's ground services, I hope they do a better job. And okay, this is really disappointing, guys. I mean, Phoenix was able to give us the ability to walk up these stairs by making these things walkable and solid for free. And you have a $30 upgrade and you're not giving us the ability to walk into the cockpit like that? Come on. If you're going to give us a native version, and if Phoenix is able to do that for free, when like you need to actually like, you know, you can't, you know, you can't just ship a product for $30 upgrade and then not, you know, have the ability to walk upstairs when the other guys are doing it for free. And like and the PMDG is honestly like one of the best companies for flight sim, so you know they need to really think about that, you know. And looking at the gear bay doors over here, I've not seen the gear bay inside the 737, so I cannot comment on its accuracy, but it looks fine to me. Now let's just go back into the cockpit and let me just release these stairs. And I'm gonna call for the jetway connection. And before we do anything else and power up the airplane and all of that, let me just let you know what we're gonna do today. We are sat at Hakodate in the northern prefecture in Japan. We're gonna fly this bird down to Tokyo, Haneda. So it's a short trip, about 1 hour long. So we're gonna use the SimBrief application. So I'm running that on another monitor. I'm not running the integrated one because it's like you can't, like it's not very user friendly inside the sim compared to on Volanta. Nope, for ground power. And Haneda is RJTT. So let me just do the flight planning real quick, and then we shall explore the cockpit and the cabin. Dual class, there you go, PMDG. So inside the cockpit, guys, I'm getting 140 FPS. It's a pretty light airport, and there's not many stutters. I mean, not any stutters at all to speak of. So PMDG has done an excellent job of optimizing. I just need to see the performance impact of ChasePlane. So PMDG, I have no complaints. So they've done a pretty great job. So let me just switch off track IR for a bit so that we can move around the cockpit. First thing we're going to try before we explore the cabin is to get us a cold and dark startup. So I'm going to get the battery. It's good quality sound for the battery. That's new, so that's something which I didn't have last time. This test of the stick shaker coming online for some reason, that's new, so that's interesting. It's a detail that they've not added for many years. So that's probably some systems update that they've done. And here's the question, guys, like if you had the best data, the best manuals, etc. for the 737. Couldn't this have been included in 2020? Or, is there a reason why it hasn't been? So I would like to know your thoughts on that. Oops. Let me take another look at. Let me take another look, because for me, I need to see if this was there. I mean, I need to confirm with like the other sim as well. My first impressions of this is that the audio of the battery is actually pretty damn good. Let me show that to you again. Let me go switch this on DC power. Really good quality sound there. And that brief moment of stick shaker, it's physically reflected here, which is pretty cool. It's really nice to hear these sounds without the avionics fans buzzing. Let me just turn on or arm the emergency exit lights. You get more lights coming up. And let me just go back in time a little bit to show you the panel lighting with the emergency lights on. And to me, I don't see a huge difference, but then like the textures themselves, I have some comments on that. Let me get back on that in a little bit. So what we're going to do today, guys, is going to be not a GPU start, but we're going to power with the APU. And keep in mind, guys, one of the things that they recommended was to switch on your Windows Spatial Sound to be able to experience the sounds at its best. Let me just make sure I've done that, so that I get an idea of the sounds and what I think of it before I can give you guys, because I'm not sure if that really reflects. If I enable Windows Sonic for headphones in my Windows 11 sound settings, I'm not sure how that works for folks who are hearing it on the on your laptops or your tablets at home. It seems to me that I do have that online. And now let me just do one more thing. Now that we have these sounds properly configured, we have low oil pressure indication, hit the start, and now let's see if we can listen to these APU sounds from the back. You should be able to hear that rumble. So you can hear a little bit of the APU even from the cockpit, which is very interesting. That's an interesting detail. Okay, time to power on the APU generator, and that transfers the power onto the avionics. Now that's really good quality sound there for the startup. I think it's pretty good for the avionics. They actually have done a good job of it. Now let's, given that we've done this already, let's now quickly move on to the cockpit texturing before we go into the cabin. This is where we're going to be spending most of our time, obviously, so it's really important to see what they've done with the cockpit. Now let me just get all of these lights online so that we get a better idea. Okay, so first thing that I notice, guys, is that the cockpit texturing definitely has some differences to what we've seen before in the sim in 2020. Now what differences are there? First one, the yoke looks way better. The yoke looks way better for sure. And the yoke animation has been fixed. So in 2020 you did not have really good quality yoke animations. There was like an FPS issue. It was very granular, low resolution yoke movement. I believe that this problem still persists on the 777, but they've fixed it on the 73. Let me get these electrical hydraulic pumps online so that we can move the yoke a little bit more freely and get the window heat on and probe heat on. Let me also get the IRS starting to align so that we can do all of these pre-flight stuff before instead of wasting time on it after we're done reviewing. So as you can see, right, like the yoke movement is pretty smooth, and as far as I remember back in 2020, it was not this smooth. And I really love the detailing that they've done here on the textures and how the light reflects onto the yoke, the materials and all of that. Really great attention to detail on the yoke, and it actually looks really good. The yoke, honestly, is one of the better looking parts of the cockpit. The yoke and the tiller as well, both of them look pretty neat, especially the yoke though. They've done some quality of life improvements to the tablet as well, having a couple of, having an extra button here and the button having a little bit of a sound there. It feels very tactile. I think we can also open these windows here, so it makes it pretty cool. We can also open this. The one thing I don't like about this, however, guys, is that closing this window is not very trivial. Finding the click spot is a little bit difficult. It's actually right behind the window, so you click this to open the window, then you click this rod here to close the window. They could actually get a better click spot. You can also like fold these seats a little bit. So these are kind of nifty little features that they've added to it. Circuit breakers still don't work, so that's the thing. You can open the door finally. Now, when it comes to the panel lighting, I think it goes really well with the textures. They look really nice. I like the way the LED lighting works now. Sorry, I'm not sure if this is LED. I'm not sure what this is, but the digital lighting over here. So when I look at it from really close, I think the resolution, you know, could be a little better. But I do think that you see the resolution. Yeah, this is a little pixelated. I don't know if that's how it looks like in the real airplane, but I doubt it, right? I doubt it. So if you look at it really close, I can see some pixels. But what I do appreciate, on the other hand, about this is the materials on these things as well, on these buttons. They look a lot more glossy right now, which makes it look good. And the flood lighting looks pretty good. No real concerns there. And overhead texturing, I can't honestly see too much difference from what I saw in 2020, but the MSFS 2024 lighting obviously makes everything pop a little bit more. That's the feeling I'm getting from this overall lighting of the cockpit. Back down here on the radio panel, once again, the textures, the text look a little bit different to me, but it's been a while, you know, it's just a little bit of difference, nothing too significant in my opinion. It's like they've just done a pass to make sure that it's up to the 2024 standard. You know, I still remember the days of flying this 737 from PMDG back in the FSX days when the cockpit geometry itself was wrong. So I can say that, sure, this plane has come a long way from there, but we've paid a lot of money for it as well. So, you know, it had better be good, right? So, moving on to the lighting over here. This is just as good as it was in 2020. I've always liked the throttle in 2020 and how the light, lit up integrity lights over here light up the, and reflexively light up the throttle levers. 2024's lighting model just makes it much better. Now let's just take our attention back here to the cabin. Can we do that? Or do I go here? Yeah, let me just try doing this. Yeah, so in the cabin they've done some improvements. So the first improvement that they've done is I guess the addition of like these kind of interactive elements. So that's a minor improvement, I would say, but of course it does take development time. They focused a lot on these more finer aspects. sounds transitioning out of the cockpit, they're pretty cool. I really like that. Just trying to have, I'm having a little bit of trouble figuring out ChasePlane at the moment. So once I turn to a certain angle, I'm not able to make further turn. It's a little weird. So I had to keep holding the middle mouse button down to be able to keep panning around like this. So looking at the transition of the sound, I like that. There's some interactive elements over here, although I can't show it to you guys. You can kind of open and close some of these doors. Lighting in the cabin, I would say this is still a bit average. It looks a little bit weird. It's too shiny, I would say. If you look at it over here, it's just the lighting model of 2024. Some of these lights, they just look really ugly if you look at them over here, but then if you don't look too close, it looks fine. The model quality and the texture quality, I mean, it's not as good as Phoenix, but for something where, I mean, you're not going to be spending a lot of time looking at these parts of the airplane, so I guess it's a compromise. If we're getting more performance for it, I'd say it's worth it to compromise on the cabin a little bit, or even a lot, you know, depending. But I think PMDG has found a decent balance here, but that's just my opinion. You know, like if you guys feel like the cabin should be much more detailed than this, or should have higher poly or texture resolution, let me know. And as we go behind, the sounds just get drowned out by the rain for now, but it's very quiet. We don't have the bleeds on, so there's no air conditioning active yet. As far as modeling of the windows and all of that, I'd say it's better than 2020. And I would say it's at a good enough state. You don't want to spend too much time optimizing or making these look better. The only thing I'd say is maybe they can work on the lights to make them look a little less egregious. But apart from that, it's great. Now, one thing that iFly had was a panel in the flight attendants quarters over here to kind of change the lighting settings. Yeah, so this is yeah, this is what I was looking for. Now, let me just try to change some settings here. Let me put both zones. Boarding and then both zones. There you go. This is takeoff, landing, then cruise, night. So this is mood lighting. So this is pretty well done. But the functionality is there, but the quality of the lights, I would say I had to give it to iFly, because the night and sleep one is pretty good, but apart from that, everything else looks rather similar to me. So if you have boarding D-plane versus white bright, I don't see any difference. I mean, very minor difference, right? Boarding D-plane is just even brighter. That's it. So, what do you guys think? You know, that's like, these are things that are not there yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing where PMDG takes it with these features. Let me switch back the automation on this once again.
Occupied. Occupied.
Oh, wait, that's crazy.
Occupied.
Well.
Occupied. Occupied.
Okay, that's funny. Okay, that's a teeny little detail. I did not expect to see that. I thought this airplane was empty, but apparently not. So, Airborne Geeks here. Yep, he made an amazing video as well. So that's like, that kind of gave me some motivation to come here and stream as well, make a review, and, you know, see if I can grow my channel. But, you know, making content with live streams is not going to be as high reach as, I guess, like very well produced videos. But this is a review video and I really wanted to get it out. Now here's the thing, guys. When it comes to the cabin and all of that, I really, really appreciate the work that they've done. The only thing, you know, is like take care of the lights and I'd be happy. You know, there's nothing really to be done. Now that we're back in the cockpit, here's another thing that I noticed. There's a lot of interesting tidbits here that I want to go over. Let me just do them one by one. Wipers. First thing is the wiper, guys. One of the things that I did not like about the 737 in 2020 was that the wipers did not sound that great. Now I think this sounds a little different from that. It sounds better. So, and they actually remove the rain particles, the raindrops from the screen as well, windscreen. So that's a pretty cool thing. It just brings it up to the standards of other payware add-ons. However, there is like the similar FPS issue, if you guys can notice. The FPS issue over here is bad because look at how good the rest of the cockpit is, and this wiper just sticks out, you know. You know, a lot of people do this for optimization's sake. It's like having UE5 level graphics for the most part, and then having Minecraft graphics in just one building in your in a scene in a video game. You know, it's like that. Now, let me just put this back to park. You guys got the point. The next element that I want to see is how good are the warning sounds. So basically, if you're running some tests, one of the favorite things about the 737 is that unlike the Airbus, it's a bit of a noisy airplane. It has its bells and whistles, literally. So let me just go over those. Let's do an APU fire test and a cargo fire test. So these lights will light up, and then, yep. So this is just as good as we'd expect. I just like hearing that. And then these lights as well, I think they look a little better now for 2020's engine. So it's just up to standards, I'd say. Now let me just go and align my IRS. The next thing we're going to do is test some GPWS systems.
Glide slope. Pull up. Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Airspeed low.
So Airborne Geek says, I feel PMDG chose the FPS path, which is fine. Everything is just well optimized, slower animation, lower poly cabin, etc. Yeah, I agree, 100%. You know, that's it's just a design decision by them, I guess. And you know, I can't help but agree. If you're running a mid-range PC, I would rather have this fidelity of graphics and grab some extra frames rather than go for every single detail like what AnyBuilds does. And they often don't do it that well either sometimes. I mean, they're great, but you know, just it is what it is. PMDG is legendary for good optimization, despite having such complex systems embedded within their airplane. The next part of this that I want to see, what is the next part? So we want to see how good, oh yeah, you know, this reminds me. I'm not sure if you guys see it or if it's just me. There's a little bit of flickering of shadows going on over here that can happen in some lighting conditions, right below this floodlight over here. So that looks very similar the way, you know, the bloominess of the lights interacting with the bottom over here when it's casting the light ray onto this surface. So there's some flickering that was going on here at times at some angles, which was kind of distracting. So that's another rendering thing. Apart from that, guys, I mean, the cockpit, you know, it's pretty good. I don't want to complain too much, but then is it $30 good? No, that's, you know, I don't know if it's $30 good. You know, no matter what, I would say it's not $30 good. Now let's start with our setup. Get the chime on, get the seatbelt sign on. Let's do a quick load because we don't want to. Will I upgrade my 700 for $30? I don't think so. Yeah, me neither. Exactly my point. It's not worth upgrading both. Honestly, I would rather just keep the 800 because it just happens to be my favorite airplane among the 737 series anyways. So I'm just going to be happy with what I have on this. Let's just do a quick setup. I just noticed that put the wrong flight number, or like not even the wrong flight number, just no real flight number at all in my flight plan. So let me just do a refile. Okay, so let me just open this up here. Request data from SimBrief. Let's just do this. Departing RJCH today. So we have, let me also get Active Sky on for this one, because we do need to get a feel for how the airplane handles wing flex and all of that. Very interesting to see. Okay, so weather today, we have kind of weather going marginal now and then with some light rain. Tokyo, pleasant weather. Some marginally icing condition in both places, I guess. So we need to keep that in mind when we take off and go through these clouds. So flying today, 36,000 feet, full load in the back. So we have all seats occupied. So it's a pretty heavy config. So now we have, given this data, getting 36,000. Gonna pull this up over here, go to the FMC, type in RJCH, and let me also spin up beyond ATC. That was just me fiddling with Rex, guys. Don't worry about it. It's not the sim. So RJCH.
Beyond ATC connected.
That's RJCH. And let's see. Flight plan request. Let me get this quickly done. Select route. Flight plan request is ongoing. Oh, here's another little detail, guys. Let me go to this wing view here. One thing that I don't understand is I wish they had made the electric hydraulics a little louder. The Boris sound pack has the electric hydraulic pumps a little louder when you're over the wing. Now let me just go to the fuel pump and see how that is. Yeah, even the fuel pumps are rather quiet. When I've sat behind in a 737, the fuel pumps were a little louder than this. So let me just go back here. Whoops. Yeah, it was way louder than this. I mean, this overwing sound should be the baseline, and over the wing it should be a little louder than this. So that's like something that I find to be a little too subdued in this case. Okay, let me load the route. So I don't know why this airplane is in like pounds. It should be in kilograms. So that's another thing. The units are a little wrong, I think. So I don't know where I changed that. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to make your experience a little bit more realistic, have a couple of these settings online. First one is steering hardware type, if you have twist axis plus a rudder pedal, I'd recommend going with tiller plus rudder, and then parking brake to realistic. So that's important to set. Usually it does not come with those settings for some reason. So let me see where the units are. We need to change it to kilograms. So let me see. Hydraulic pump. So let me see if the Vickers hydraulic pump sounds different. Let me just switch off the fuel pumps and let's see what the hydraulics sound like. So that's Vickers. Just remember the sound. So Vickers sounds a little bit more prominent. Now let me switch to ABEX. Yeah, so the ABEX is a little bit muted because of, I guess, the frequency of sound or whatever, but both of these sounds can be bumped up a little bit, maybe like 10-20%. So that's interesting. So let me just get the cost index as high as I possibly can take it. Let me just put 99. Then get us 36 here. 271 and 72. Okay, the next thing we're going to see is the bleeds. Okay, they sound alright. I mean, I wouldn't say they're anything remarkable, they just sound alright, it's fine. Okay, moving on to the next one, gonna just get takeoff performance calculator, import from OFP. So let me just get down here to runway 30, import from aircraft, import rather. Calculate gives us TO1, flaps 5, temperature 58 degrees centigrade. So let me put 58, TO1, climb 1, flaps 5. And let me just verify if 145, 144, 146. So that's fine, it's not a big deal. Okay. Alright, I think we're all set. Alright, overhead looks very good to me. Alright. Let me just get some idea of what's the squawk we need to be at. 5166. Okay, squawking 5166. I think ChasePlane is what's causing these lag, guys. I did not see it before I installed ChasePlane, so I need to do a with and without test on the new transition lag. Alright, just so that we depart around sunrise, I want to make sure that, yeah, this is good. I mean, I'm not sure. So I guess there's a bug with the time over here, like it keeps like reverting back to that. It doesn't keep ticking forward. That's a sim update 4 thing, I think. Alright, let me just take us back for pushback clearance and we should be good to go. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I've done a test flight before with my headphones, and I can tell you that the sounds are very subdued on engine start. But let me just see if I can give you my opinion on it with the speaker. See if I can do that. Not sure if I'll be able to though. Let me just this. I'm gonna wait for this truck to come by and set everything up. So So I still need to change the units on this, which I forgot about. I think it should be on displays. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so now we're good. Let's just set that up and, you know, we should be good to go. All right, I'm back. So we have pushback and engine start next. Hey, what's up? So let me just add Airborne Geek to feature in this video. He's going to be with us for the rest of the stream, I hope. Let's see. Discord. And let me just make sure that I have that correctly set up. All right. Can we get a mic test from you there?
Hello, hello.
Yep. Okay, you're coming in really good. Awesome. So we're gonna do a pushback and startup. We have Airborne Geek with us, so if you guys are seeing this later, whenever, be sure to check Airborne Geek. I'm gonna edit the title to put his channel in there, so you guys can click in and check out his channel. He's got a lot of great content. So let me just get the anti-collision lights online and parking brake off. So let's see. What I'm gonna do right now is switch my airplane audio to the speaker, because not only do I have a stereo speaker, I have a subwoofer as well. I'm gonna give you guys my real life thoughts.
Which subwoofer do you have, dude?
So I have, let me see. So I have the Logitech C.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of
625.
getting this Sonos Arc Ultra and the subwoofer for my TV. Maybe I'll
I see.
use it for
Sono, what's that?
SONOS. Sonos.
Okay, Sonos Arc Ultra.
Yeah.
It's a
Along
soundbar,
with the
right?
subwoofer. Yeah, it's called SW4. SW4 or something. That's the
I see.
subwoofer that goes with that soundbar.
I see. That's interesting. I mean, it's a very premium product. Mine is more entry level. I got
Yeah,
this
yeah.
during my PhD, so I might end up upgrading as well sometime. Let me know how it is. But I'm gonna give you my live thoughts on this engine start as well. Let me just tell you, because when I saw your stream, it was rather
Yeah, I
underwhelming.
couldn't hear
from,
anything. Dude.
from my
I don't know what's wrong with my audio. Like, even my mic audio wasn't right on the screen.
I see. Yeah, I mean, your audio also sounded like, that stereo effect. It's kind of desynced. Like it felt like that.
Yeah,
you know?
muffled also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'm keeping my bass levels like close to 50%. I'm not even like pushing it all the way, of course. And my volume's at like 70%. Let me see how this thing sounds like from the wings. Because that's where, like over the engines and the wing is where we need to really check. So that view. Let me just get the thing to ground, and also just for not getting interrupted, I'm gonna get both here. So starting engine 2. Okay, that's quite a bit of rumble in the start. I can feel my floor a little bit, like vibrating because of the rumble.
I think you having that subwoofer helps, because
It helps a lot.
specifically captures those frequencies. I couldn't capture it on my headphones.
Exactly. Yeah, I think the subwoofer makes a huge difference here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually makes the airplane come alive. And are you seeing my stream right now? Like it's as if they've
I'm
forgotten to close the fuel pump doors.
Oh, they did, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just noticing that, which is a neat detail. I mean, they're bringing it up to standard. So let me just go over the wing right now, or maybe, oops. Yeah, over wing should be a little bit more interesting to see. Yeah, it seems a little bit subdued once you're like behind the engine. You lose a lot of the detailed, notes. Even with the subwoofer, I mean, I'm getting the rumble, but not like the rich sound, The details.
Yeah, and what's with this heat blur?
Yeah, that looks awful. Like, why is it
What the
going
heck?
up?
And what were the beta testers doing when they were looking at this?
Yeah. And what happens is that frame gen makes everything worse, because you're gonna see like double,
Yeah.
So that's like a big
I need to set
thing
up
that-
my ChasePlane. I'm gonna do that while I'm talking to you.
Yep. I think in the cockpit it actually sounds really good.
Hmm.
There are some elements of the sounds of the engine which I also really like. I'll also showcase that. Now I need to figure out a way to close the fuel doors. Any way to like walk right up to the engine and close it. Oh.
Can you do it in walk around mode, or do you have to be in the outside view?
No, walk around mode is what I'm using right now. Hopefully that doesn't mess with the system.
I don't think so. I tried it.
Awesome. Yeah, it does.
Offline.
Yeah.
Is that condensation that they've added, or is that just artifact from CraneGen
Over there, behind the engine.
in the engine?
Nah, let me see.
Maybe I only see it in the-
No. I see it too. I think it's a CraneGen artifact.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see if I can see
Has
that.
Randazzo proven his critiques wrong? Dude, install that add-on that gets rid of this toggle EFB, toggle visual assists and all these.
Oh, there's an add-on for that? Okay.
Yeah. There's a simple, just like that no handlebar thing, there's also one to remove these.
I see. Interesting. Yeah,
I don't know why they won't
yeah,
get
the
rid
UI,
of it.
the UI, it's still in a pretty weird state, let's just put it that way. That's an interesting way of putting it, you know? But yeah, that's all I can say.
How's ChasePlane doing?
ChasePlane is interesting. So I have a couple of fixes that I'd like to recommend to those using ChasePlane. First thing, like if you have your rudder sensitivity in linear, when you take off and when you make small adjustments on your rudder, you'd see a lot of effect on the yaw. So you have to somehow correct for that. So I'll go here and edit group, and then perhaps...
I think I would just go and go to the lowest visual impact setting. I forgot what the names were. I think there was...
Smooth, right? Like,
yeah, I think there was
smooth.
one...
Smooth is like default. And then motion effects.
Edit group, yeah.
Human
Go
effects,
to...
look ahead, anticipation.
No, go down again. Go down.
No, that's it.
Yeah, firmness, this one. Make that like... what is it? Stay there.
Oh, there's a little bit of a
Aircraft
lag.
effect. I don't think it's human effect. I think it is that firmness setting that was there.
I see. Yeah. I think we had to just dial down the intensity a little bit. Maybe I'm going to keep it at 70%. Let's see how that works,
Yeah, make it floaty instead of smooth. That will probably help.
Yeah.
Because that's what controls the landing and takeoff.
So the landing is
movement.
fine actually. The landing movements are fine. What's the problem?
I felt like landing was also way too much. Like it used to make me feel like I'm, banging the
smashing it?
aircraft, even though yeah.
Yeah, I see. I mean, I just, I need to do like a proper test with like a slammer and like a really smooth one to know. But by default, I did one landing and it was fine. Like what put me off was the yaw. Okay, so let me just request taxi, and then we can see what we do with this end. Here's a little detail. This is just due to my accumulated knowledge of like listening to 737 full flight videos, like while trying to focus. Like knowing what like taxiing is supposed to sound like at different parts. So one little thing is the 737 doesn't taxi at idle. So you gotta give in some power.
That's well done then, because I was not able to taxi.
Yeah, this sounds spot on. Like in front of the engine, like that transition from the low frequency rumble to the high frequency whine, and then like going back to that whine at the lower frequency, like around 30% N1. They've nailed it.
Nice.
Like anything behind the engine is where it's a little bit muffled. a little too muffled, I would say, sometimes, like the engine start. Like, let me just see, like, actually what it sounds like. The same thing behind the wing. Let me just do another test, takeoff config test. It's good. Okay, now let me just get this to idle. Get it to about 40%. Yeah, actually they did a pretty good job. I'd say it's pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't say it's as awesome as Boris, but they've gotten some of the details really good. And here's the other neat thing. The wing flex. The wing flex was garbage in 2020. Now they've actually done a really good job of it. And taxiing also feels really good, like combined with ChasePlane and everything. Now I feel like I'm actually like, you know, with ChasePlane, track IR, and the improvements to like the sounds. You know, like whenever there's the 737
is game changing.
Oh yeah, it's a game changer. I mean, you know, like I'm not using VR. I'm hardly ever using VR because track IR.
I've heard that Tobii eye tracker is even better, but
is it?
like if you have this, then I don't see a point.
Overkill. I mean, it's like $100 more for very marginal improvement, maybe.
So it's just that you won't have to wear this cap all the time.
I see. So another neat thing, one of the things that I really like about the 737 is the taxiing sounds. I like the rumbles and stuff, so whenever I'm taxiing, I'm able to feel those vibrations and all those screws like rattling around and everything. The rattles was something that was really, really missing in the 2020 version. Now having all of that noise and sound over here really adds to the immersion. So that's a big plus in favor of whatever they've done to the sounds right now. Gotta say, let me just comment on the taxiing behavior as well. So I'll just show you this. So this is a huge improvement over 2020. So what I have, let me just show you my rudder pedal as well. Let me zoom out a little bit. So I'm going to give you full deflection. See how slowly it reacts compared to before. So it makes a huge difference from what it was in 2020, where even a little bit of deflection would give you a very twitchy response, like instantaneous, as if there was no inertia. Now there's actually inertia, and then the tiller also behaves really well. So I'm just like a very minute movement on the tiller gives you a correspondingly minute movement on the surface here, but although the response is much more sharp compared to the other, which is exactly how it should be. So this is very well in line with what I expect. So it feels very similar to the Ziggo. That's how I know they've done an amazing job with this. So I'm really happy with what they've done with the ground handling. So if you guys have rudder, and if you have a side stick with a rotational axis, and if you can figure out a way to mount the side stick to your left side if you're flying from the captain's seat, I would recommend going with rudder plus tiller, and then you can have the best of both worlds, honestly. And this works really great for all airplanes, not just the PMDG, the Phoenix, the Boeing 777 as well. Although the PMDG 737, the ground handling feels way better than this 777 right now. Okay, now that our engines are started, I forgot to get the APU offline. Let me just get the packs on. We're going to do like a packs on takeoff today. And since temperature below 10 degrees, we're going to get engine anti-ice on. And I think we're ready to go. The snowy departure out of Hakodate. Can you hear my Beyond APC menu? We're rolling takeoff today, so let's just get all the lights online in this time. Strobe is steady, everything's good. Turn in. Alright, ready to go. Go.
80 knots.
80 knots. Get the pressure off of the yoke. So this setting is really good. 70% on that intensity.
V1.
That's much more bearable. I would go even a couple of notches lower. Okay, rotate.
Positive rate climb.
Positive rate. And give the gear up. Good deadband at 10 degrees and we're up.
What's wrong with the runway textures? Why does it look orange?
Oh, that's how it is in Japan. Exactly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A lot of these Japanese airports I've seen, they look like that.
Oh.
By the way, can you hear my beyond ATC?
Let me check. I don't think so.
I see.
I think you have to add that as a separate source. Or something.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean I do have it. That's the thing. I think you'll be able to hear it. It's on. It's just probably a little quiet.
Bank angle.
Oh, so the thing is, this thing you don't pay attention to it for 1 second, and the trim and the bank angle goes away from you. So that's the 70% thing. It's not as easy to fly as the Airbus, but it's more fun to fly. So I think the cloud breakout today is
it was a lot of fun to hand fly.
Yeah. With active sky, especially all the turbulence inside the clouds and everything, with ChasePlane, oh, so good.
It was really nice. Oh, so it seems like the external texture update and all of that is coming in like 2-3 weeks. They just released it. They just released it so that people can fly.
Full support.
Yeah. So they're going to. Also, you might have seen that when you initially load the airplane, the landing lights and stuff don't load up properly.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Maybe because I didn't start up.
And those things will also slowly come.
I see. Handling feels really good. I think the breakout's going to be awesome. I'm flying through the clouds.
I was thinking I can fly, but
Oh, I'm out. The breakout looks good. Check it out. The actual turbulence that I have to fix before.
oh my god. 15 minutes if you're done. Begin. Automatic cloud backup. Do you permit us to upload your content to cloud? Yes. Import warning. ChasePlane's complete override of this. Okay, but don't worry, we'll go step by step. Next. Just like default, you can use right mouse button to look around. Be able to adjust. Okay. Try out. Okay, got it. So that is good.
Check out my stream.
Yeah, watching it.
Sunrise and everything like this. Just put it on right now. One other neat thing that I like is how the engines sound after takeoff. They improved that. In the old default soundtrack, it was just, I mean, they've improved it to a decent level. Before it was like unacceptable. Now it's like at least okay. I used to be surprised that people didn't notice that. Like it was very, it was very like compared to the rest of the airplane, the sounds were just freakishly loud. Wing flex also looks really good from the
ChasePlane do.
it's got finally it's got
Look up and down. This is good. Next one's finally, at least they have experimental. Oh, by the way, FS Realistic is coming in conjunction with ChasePlane now. That guy was telling me.
So,
Why?
what's the point of FS Realistic if you have ChasePlane?
They're doing something to, like they're doing something to merge them in so that people don't get confused. So look in the cockpit cabin, wall brings cabin. Okay, while these bindings are typically you may want them next steps in the vertical cabin.
That's interesting.
Move
Yeah.
laterally, left arrow, right arrow. Sure. So yeah, they are working on something right now.
So I'm gonna do a test of this auto cruise stuff right now and see how that works.
Okay.
Yeah, the auto cruise works very elegantly. It just keeps adjusting it pretty good. Doesn't feel weird. Plane doesn't feel weird. It's very stable. Yeah, their implementation is pretty stable.
What is it?
Like their auto cruise and everything, it doesn't break it. It's not very brittle.
Oh yeah, I went up to like 16x.
See, that's the thing, like it's good software development. I mean, like nothing breaks. It's just not. It's very robust. Like that's the
Yeah.
word I'd use for PMDG. Like robust. It's not the most flashy, this that, but it's very robust.
Agree. Left beat, what the heck is that? Right stick L, POV up. Oh, okay. Toggle internal, external view.
Check out this days of the sun.
Center line 124.5. All upon 737. Bye-bye. Tokyo Control
ChasePlane UI has to be like one of the best things.
I agree.
You-
It's so snappy and it's very functional.
Oh, snappy and it's amazing. There's no lag in the UI. It's very clear what it's the things it's supposed to do.
Yeah. I mean, I think, yeah, I'm taking inspiration from that for my own design.
Very clean. Like, it's really clean. Like, it's very dumb proof, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the point of a user interface is to make it so easy
It's so good.
that you don't even have to think.
Re-
You know?
Camera position.
Like MSFS UI, dude. Like, let's just say it's the opposite of ChasePlane. Even now, like after 1 year.
That's yeah. 8, 10, 11. 11 is this one. Okay. How do you like ChasePlane? It's as good, right? As it was.
As it was in 2020. I would say
Yeah.
I don't have enough hours on it yet. There are still
same.
some
I'm
bugs.
just setting it up right now. View cheat sheet.
And do an FPS comparison as well with ChasePlane and without.
FPS?
Yeah,
How does that matter?
because it seems like when you change views, right, there seems to be a view change stutter that happens.
Hmm.
So that's like what I have. Like with track IR and ChasePlane, I guess. Like if you have track IR enabled, ChasePlane,
Mhm.
you go from the wing to the cockpit, and while you go there, there's a transition and there's a bit of a lag. I don't know if you get it.
Okay.
Maybe just me.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't see it yet. I tried moving around and
I see.
everything
Between
looks
views
fine.
or within a view.
Say again?
Between
Between views. Yeah. Between views and also while panning.
The panning, there's no panning stutters from me.
Yeah. And I guess between views you can set up if you want it slow or fast and all that.
I see. Right. That could be
Tokyo
it.
Control 132.
Do you want a slow transition or do you want fast? And I don't know how
Bye-bye.
grainy that slow transition is.
Tokyo Control, all Nippon 737. Flight level
I think the
36.
wings.
How long is your flight?
It's gonna. I mean, I'm on auto cruise, so it's not very long. Like by default, it's an hour.
Okay.
But
By the way, it felt so good landing this. It almost felt like you're actually flying a real airplane. It
Yes.
didn't feel like it will float. Like there was so much control.
Yeah. It was not
It was so
unnatural.
easy to flare at the right time and like gauge where the wheels are and make it touch down where you want.
This is without ChasePlane, mind you, that you didn't get a ChasePlane landing yet. Right?
Yeah, that'll be fun. I really want to stream today, but I'm waiting for her to sleep and then
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a consistent auto cruise instead of like automatic thing. So let me see. So
Oh, by the way, did you update ChasePlane? Because that seems like there's already a new experimental build.
yikes. Okay, I did not try that. Okay.
2025 51523. I don't know which one you're on.
So I don't
Can
think
you
I've
open your
updated mine. So basically, yeah. So I don't have the new one.
Yeah. Then it might need update.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks pretty good, man. I mean, nothing to complain about. The sim is in a great place. 2026.
Oh, by
is
the way,
gonna be
did you
a good
figure
year.
out? Did you figure out the landing gear? Yeah, see, there's a new update.
Yeah.
Did you figure out the landing? I was not able to push the landing gear to the gear lever to the off position.
Yeah, me neither. So it's
Yeah.
stuck in the up position. You need to like change sound control. I don't know what it is. I forgot what it was.
Controls need to be changed.
Yeah.
컨택트 서포로 컨트롤 119어 데서멜 트리 바이바이
Alice is watching your stream.
Center on 119 decimal tree JSpring 213 have a good morning
Getting good.
If her mom comes to know that she's looking at the screen, she's going to wake up and never sleep again. And she'll never leave her to me.
Because she doesn't like having screen on the kid, right? Yeah.
She doesn't want any screen exposure until.
컨택트 투키오 컨트롤 118
Oh,
데시멜 라이너
I mean, she's not
She's-
looking at it like close. She's just looking at it from the bed.
It's like they start getting curious soon, you know? That's the thing.
Yeah. There's like a lot of colors and moving things and stuff, right? So
Yeah.
what else advertising as looking at that?
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I've seen like, you know, the look that curious kids have. They just, you can see them thinking and their gears grinding.
Wide eyes and just
Yeah, wide
thinking
eyes
what's-
and maybe like a finger in the mouth and like, oh, what are they doing, you know? Yeah, I think these formative experiences are so fun. Like, you know, I got into aviation because probably of something like that happened in my childhood, you know, that I've seen airplane or whatever.
By the way, do you have a TV?
Yes.
Which one do you have?
Uh,
which one to buy? That's why I'm asking.
So I have a TV in my bedroom now. It's like the TCL QM5K.
Oh, nice. That's a good model. I looked it up. QM5K, QM7K, QM8K, all of these are like good mini LEDs, I think.
Yes, yeah. 6K is very expensive though.
Yeah. I saw QM8K 98 inch at Best Buy. It looked really good, but I want OLED panel. Maybe like the LG C5 or something.
But like, what about burn-in and all of that? Like from laptop monitor, it's fine.
For WOLED, I think it's fully vetted out. There's no risk of burn-in.
I see.
That I feel like OLED is at the end of its cycle now. I think there's something called true RGB coming in.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. So OLED is going to be obsolete soon, even in monitors.
Interesting.
So that true RGB can give even brighter colors with no risk of burn-in because there's no organic material being used to.
I see. Oh, so it's like LED? Is it LED technology?
It's like, yeah, somewhere I don't fully understand it,
Okay.
but it's something like they have like these cluster of RGB mini micro LEDs, and then they have like local dimming zones or something.
Oh yeah, so basically a mini LED does that thing as well. I guess they're just miniaturizing
Yeah,
the
but
mini
it's
LED
a
further.
little bit different. It's not like it doesn't have backlight, I think.
I see. Oh,
It's some new like revolutionary change that's coming to the TV industry apparently.
I see.
Expect Gobi 2 kilo, runway 34.
Already on top of descent with the acceleration.
Nice.
So this one,
I want to see how you'll land this one.
yeah, especially with ChasePlane and all of that and stuff.
Cinematic mode is amazing in Chase.
Oh, I've switched that off. Okay.
Why?
I don't know.
It's so
People
nice.
say that you get crashes with that, so I didn't want
Really?
to risk it. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna fix it in the update.
I'm
not gonna risk it.
Flight level 360.
Yeah, it's so nice. Like you can just.
Yeah.
It's EasyJet SimPilot's dream. Because I think what he does is he just records these cinematics and then does voiceover and cranks out content like that.
Oh
Because
yeah,
you'll
yeah,
see that
exactly. He does that a lot.
Videos of
Yeah.
just him talking, and there's this random like cinematics going on in the background.
Yeah.
Mostly EasyJet flying and all that. It's like for him, this is a dream. He can just record like hours and hours of content without having to touch the joystick and
Yeah, it reduces work, man. Yeah, absolutely.
get views.
It's a good use of the SDK.
Camera mode. Dude, SDK is so much fun to play with. Like,
Is the documentation good now?
yeah, it's really good. Like looking at the sim variables and like which one you can import through your code and through SimConnect. Like I had a lot of fun today.
Oh yeah. You know, I used to do that for one of my like research for this thing. I used to collect data using that, like
Yeah.
changing the weather and all of that. You couldn't write like live weather or whatever, but at least you could.
Yeah, they have very firm. Like it's almost like it's not open source enough to be able to like do your own thing and innovate or anything because it is what it is, and some things you just can't write to. So,
Yeah, exactly.
like I realized like I could totally see how this guy made SSI panel.
I see. But that's a lot of systems that
he's
it needs to talk to as well, like the add-on systems.
Yeah, he's basically just writing to all those data refs and whatever, each click or
Even Atmos is pretty much data ref. Don't forget memory.
it's fun. Yeah, you start with this small implementation and who knows, like maybe someday we can make something.
Yeah, some aircraft.
By that time there will be everything under the sun already made, but drone view. Okay. What do you expect? Drone cam. Attached to aircraft position. Freestyle. Okay. Flyby. Tower.
I give this back to my headphones a little bit.
Input views. Editing views. I guess I understand all this. View options. I hate these long tutorials. Just get me in. By mistake I clicked on 8-minute.
Oh, the 8-minute, the extended version. Well, since you do that, I think you're going to be teaching me. So
It's pretty easy. Just look at the UI and you can tell.
so you don't
So
need a
you-
tutorial really. It's self-explanatory.
No, but it's good. It's good to have this. Let's fly, finally. Man, the camera, like so smooth. The camera movement is so smooth.
Yep.
And everything is so easy to like just.
Yeah, I've missed this add-on.
Oh damn! Like you can also include this view in cinematic sequences. So you can include a certain starting point in cinematic sequence, and it's going to create a cinematic out of. That's pretty cool.
Oh wow, okay. I want to try that.
Quickly look at.
So
yeah, use
can you
smart
show me on your screen how you do it?
Yeah. You should be able to see it now. So let's say I want this tail view. Okay. Maybe this
Okay.
belly view.
Okay.
And then you go to edit. And then you see this use in cinematics.
Okay.
So if you turn that on, and then now if you go to cinematic, it should include that in the cinematic
I
view,
see.
and it will create like a motion out of it. So you can create your own cinematic views too and have them included. Man, how the okay? I think I know how to get rid of the stairs. Somebody help me out in the so it's a still view. It's not okay.
So it doesn't move from there. Yeah.
Interesting. I thought it would move considering. Okay, then it's not very useful. Why would I care? What is this smart view thing? That's what happens when you don't go through the tutorial.
So I think I might have
Quickly
found a
look
bug in the FMC.
In what?
In the PMDG. Like, actually no, I didn't. I didn't find a bug. I didn't find a
Use
bug.
in smart view. Quickly look at instruments or other views by looking at their general direction. Can be used with smart view control assignment. But how does it know that I'm looking at it? Edit group. Head tracking is enabled. Transition in and out.
Set this thing to 8,000 now. Okay, let me get level change as well. So level change should get us faster. You know, one of the things that always confused me was the Boeing MCP. Airbus is just very straightforward. The modes over here are very different. Like I can't,
Hmm.
you know, I just can't intuit my way around how these modes change.
I love that they also added the feature to get the EFB near the FMC.
Oh yeah. How do you reset that though?
What do you mean?
Like how do you get it back to the original position?
Just click on this thing here. So let's say where's this thing? FMC. So let's say I brought it here, okay? Jump seat EFB. So if you click on this bottom,
Ah, I see.
here,
I see.
it will
Interesting.
be back. Yeah, they have these click spots that are very weird. Gosh, man, I'm fuck. ChasePlane is so good. He has so
No
much fun to
stutters?
fly. No, nothing, dude.
Okay.
So good.
It could just be my system I need to
Love it.
update it or something.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at
And
these.
look at this, dude. Look at this.
Oh yeah. This
Like,
was there in
let's say-
2020 as well.
Gosh, man, this is like next level. You know, next level. This is how UI should be done. Holy shit. Look at how much granular control I have. Back, save position. Overhead lower, overhead upper, FB, and jump seat. Over wing right, over wing left, engine right. Gosh, all the views are also set already. Like I don't even need to mess with anything. Beautiful. Did you watch this Durandar movie? By any
Not
chance?
yet. No.
I've
I'm
heard
gonna
that
get it. It's gonna come in on Netflix in a couple of months, anyways.
Yeah, I heard it's really good. Okay, I think I need to make a ChasePlane video before anything else. Like, holy shit, this thing is amazing. Chase view, tail, amazing. The only thing is drone. The problem with drone camera with ChasePlane is that it is not attached to the aircraft.
I see.
That
It's a
becomes
free
a problem.
drone, right?
Yeah, it's a free drone. So what happens is, let's see, if I say track aircraft, then it just gets stuck.
I see.
Yeah. Is it? No. Okay.
This is a
I
really
need to
long
explore.
approach. Oh my god.
Explode it a bit. Drone thing is definitely sketchy. Track aircraft. What does this mean? Dip group floating.
I want to go for a straight in approach.
May-
Through the whole. Let's see.
As soon as I take her in my lap, she stops crying altogether.
That's funny.
Now I'm fine. Just you are not giving me attention, that's fine. It's not crying. Now update ChasePlane. Currently only available as an experimental build, accessible by a user. I mean, like how do I?
I'm gonna simulate this as well a little bit so that I
It
won't
says
find
download latest version, and then it downloads this one. Now we download latest version. This is so worth $30. Like I would pay $50 for this shit.
Oh, don't say that. But yeah.
Like this is what I would pay money for.
Yeah, yeah. PMDG at $30, I wouldn't say. Given that, I mean, it's a great add-on and everything, but we've paid full price already.
We paid so many times full price.
Yeah. Like they need to treat their customers better.
Then
Man. Like
the
we're so
add-on
loyal.
developers need to be paid. What do you think? Will they work for free?
Dude, these guys had like fucking $24.4 million in revenue in 2024. They are for sure getting paid.
They're
Like,
printing
what?
money, dude.
Yeah. Like what are you talking about? Like they need to get paid. Yes, they're getting paid. Way more than what I am getting paid.
Yeah.
Probably. Okay, I get it.
I mean, it's a lucrative fucking business for sure. And I really like the mouse wheel zoom in this. It's not very intrusive
But
like
like-
X-Plane.
Yeah, but like the way these. Oh, by the way, like something that really frustrated. I was watching this A330 driver. I like this guy. Right, he's making good videos with PMDG 77, but he has a very major blind spot when it comes to PMDG and the pricing.
Oh, yeah. He's very biased.
Like, dude is replying. He is replying to comments when the comment is asking that, oh, why did 700 release first in 2020 and then now they are releasing 800 first. He's like, oh, when they released 700 for 2020 first,
You asked why not
everyone
800?
complained.
Yeah.
Everyone complained that why not 800. So now we like, are you dumb? Like, are you seriously dumb? Like,
Yeah.
do you think we don't get it?
Yeah.
Like, are you dumb? Like, when you're writing that comment, right? What are you thinking? Do you think that guy who wrote the comment is stupid? That he's questioning why you guys flipped the order of release? and that happens for every add-on that you release. Like even
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
7, you do that same thing. Like, are we stupid or what?
It's like the hype and make sure that people buy more
Yeah.
variants.
Like some of these, every YouTuber who has a free copy of PMDG 737 always replies to these comments saying that, oh, there is always this loud minority of people who don't like whenever PMDG releases something. Like, dude, just look at your comment section.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a minority. Like the
More
denial is
than
what.
every other comment is saying that this is not
Yeah.
worth it, or like this is not fair to the customer.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about loud minority?
Like there's nobody who kind of in the flight sim community who make great add-ons. That is like who don't really
and
like
then
and cater to their.
This guy is like, oh, there's this loud minority that will slowly die down. Like, yeah, obviously they die down because they have a life. Like, they're not going to sit around bitch about PMDG
Yeah.
for like 2 years until they release the next product.
Yeah.
Like, obviously they will die down.
Yeah.
Dumb fuck.
Okay, I need to get a word in on this because I'm on final and I can't announce myself on the tower at all, which is crazy. There you go. Finally.
Tower 1737 ILS ready, runway 3 right.
I'm gonna get the autopilot off. Sorry, guys. Zero fuel weight is pretty high.
Your screen is paused.
My screen is paused?
Screen is paused.
Oh god, okay. How about now?
Yeah, now it's good.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, now it's good.
Okay.
Where are you landing?
Haneda?
2500.
Yeah, man, like that really frustrated me. I commented on his video that, hey, like thanks for making this type rating series, like really good videos. Like, if someone is putting in time on that kind of stuff, like, that's amazing.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
love watching those kind of videos. But then he has this very
He's biased.
strong blind spot, like insane bias, and then he ignores even like legit criticism comments.
Yeah, it's like
by just
constructive,
saying,
right? Like,
he's like, oh, people are saying that yeah, a couple of coffee is definitely not 30. He's like, oh, I went to US and one coffee was $10. Like, yeah, so 10 plus 10, a couple of coffee, $20. Like, why are you digging your own? You know, like how does that make any sense? And he's replying that to every comment about $30. But oh, if you think about it, it's actually still a couple of coffees because $10 is a reasonable price for coffee in US. Like which coffee shop do you go to? Like, even at Starbucks, it's not that much.
yeah, exactly.
You can get a venti, which I bet most people
$6.
can't even finish.
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, it should be like a
Like,
couple of
even-
coffees is $12.
Yeah,
There's
couple
more
of
like
coffees,
5 coffees,
somewhere-
like a week's worth of coffee.
exactly, like somewhere between $10 and $20. You know?
Okay, on
And it's
final.
not even about the money. Some people are like, they have like all these random weird arguments. Like, oh, if you're crying about $30, then you should not be in flight sim hobby. Like, dude, how is that even an argument? Like, we are not saying that we can't afford $30 add-on. We're just comparing it against all the other add-ons that are coming out for free.
Dude, the yoke
And
response and
they are
turbulence is
charging for
amazing. This feels good.
Yeah, it hand flies really well. I had a lot of fun. Even with that organic circuit that I had at the end, it was so much fun.
I see. I didn't watch that part yet. I didn't get to it yet.
I just landed and then I just straight up took off again because I was not satisfied with the approach.
Glide slow. Glide slow.
Nice. I want to see how ChasePlane attenuates your camera when you land.
100.
The speed is going down.
50. 30. 20. 10.
It's no winds at all, but there's turbulence.
It's the clouds.
Hmm.
Floater, max.
Right. Pretty low on the approach.
Going around as well.
Oh my god.
It's not
oh
legal.
my god. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yes.
It's better to go around and feel better about your landing. I'm surprised how you floated this one. That's crazy. Like, I have to try really hard to float.
I need to check my sensitivities maybe, but it's all on linear. So.
That's crazy. Bro just floated the unfloatable. I still float Phoenix quite a bit.
I cannot float the Phoenix these days.
Yeah, and especially like I have this problem. So A319, I slam it. A320, I'm able to land it well.
Ah,
A321,
321 you float.
Yeah. So that's the pattern I've seen with Phoenix. And for PMDG, I've had the best landings on the sim. And Comanche as well.
Wow, look at the downtown Tokyo. This just looks amazing.
Yeah, I see that. Nice. But yeah, if you have time, watch that. Watch those type rating videos.
Okay.
Of YouTube.
Yep.
I think those videos are really good to like learn about the details. Not PMDG's details, but. Every time PMDG releases something, there is this loud minority. If you think it's loud, it's not minority.
As is Cope, honestly.
And I don't know if PMDG tells them to say these things because I saw the exact same comment from British app. I saw the exact same comment from A330 driver, and I think I've seen the same comment from some other.
I wouldn't put it
YouTuber
past
group.
them. I wouldn't put it past
Yeah.
them.
Like exact same thing. That there's this loud minority that have a problem every time PMDG releases something.
Hey, I have a quick question on the autopilot panel.
Me?
Yeah, I have a question. So
Hmm.
I don't have any lateral guidance at all. Like, do you know why?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm
Just
not able
go
to.
with the,
Like, do I have to
just do
recycle?
altitude hold.
Like, no, lateral guidance. Vertical is also fine. Like, I'm not able to choose heading.
Oh, okay, okay. That's interesting. You should be able to choose the heading and just sit.
Okay, now I am.
click
I just
on
had to
wing.
recycle the flight director.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a
Just
handful
go
to
ahead.
manage in a go around. It's been a while since
Oh,
I did
yeah.
a go around, but
Hey, you can program it and just do LNAV VNAV.
yep. No, they gave me vectors.
Oh,
So I was trying to hand fly the whole thing, but then just out of touch. The 73. Like the Airbus go around is just so easy.
yeah, bus.
And auto brake
Is
disarm
overall
is on over here for some. I don't know how to reset it. I forgot how to reset it.
And then there are some haters who are like absolute dog shit. Like they're like, oh,
Yeah, they'll hate on
Ah.
it. Yeah, just for no reason.
for no reason, like just blatantly just hating on it. And that's why the actual like people who really want good add-ons at good price and like who question
Yep.
legit stuff, and they will also get muted because of all these blatant stupid haters.
Yeah, exactly. Man, this looks insane. You
Oh
gotta see the
man,
wing
this
view.
looks real, dude.
Yeah,
This
like
wing view on the right, that looks real.
yeah, I'm back to that wing view again.
My
Like I just
God.
made another turn. Like the photogrammetry in Japan is just next level. Like you
Looks
see the big
absolutely
tower,
real.
like in
Yeah,
downtown.
yeah.
It's just crazy.
Man, that's so good. And then rain coming through and all. That looks amazing. I need to buy this airport.
No, it's free. It's handcrafted.
I thought that. Oh no, the other one.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
that's
RJ
outside the city though. So
AA, right?
yeah, yeah.
Man, doing GA around this area would be so much fun.
Here and Brazil as well. Brazil's pretty fun with the GA ops.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. SBRJ around that area.
Yeah.
I remember one of the best screenshots I have on MSFS is at SBRJ.
I
I was
remember that.
flying one.
Yeah, last year, right, when the update came out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think when I got the 5090.
Turn left, heading
Oh,
And
left.
99.
look at that rainbow.
By the way, they're going to cut down the 5090 production by like 50% or something, I heard, next year.
Man, I don't know. I mean, I'm still not buying. You know, I don't know if it's that, you know? Like, I don't know what I'll do with the
Yeah.
4090 then, you know? It's like
Just
selling it is
wait
going to
for
be... I hope Nvidia stays in the GPU, like, you know, consumer GPU game because...
I think they will. I think they will.
Yeah, I don't want it just to be AMD. Man, this looks like real life, dude. This looks real life. You see all
That would be
those, like,
sad, though.
shipping containers and all that? It's gonna come in a
that
little
looks
bit.
real. I saw that, yeah, I see that. Oh man, holy shit.
Like the colors and everything, it's like...
If you can just stop clipping through that window, that looks real life.
Oh yeah. There you go. Let me switch off GoPro, or wait, what's that called? Track IR for a bit.
Dude, have you seen this channel, Raw Flyby?
Yeah, oh, that's a really amazing channel. I've made videos like that in my own channel actually.
Like how does he do that? The GoPro thing?
With reshade?
Do you have to fly with that GoPro kind of view, or do you?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
just post-
You gotta fly with it. It's
How
it's
do
not
you
exactly
land?
trivial, dude.
Yeah. Like, I would think it's hard to land with that kind of view.
expect ILS, Zulu runway 34 right with the cream transition.
Also the FPS drop, like he doesn't even have a very good system, but it still looks amazing.
Yeah.
He uses this thing, Atmos presets,
I see. Oh, okay.
reshade.
Man, look at the distance.
No, I think reshade he uses this real press.
Like the sunlight coming through the distance. That's just crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Looks great. Finally she slept listening to us.
Yeah. By the way, I'm still streaming this too. So, anyways, the go around and everything has been recorded.
Nice, yeah, I'm watching. I thought I'll just watch.
It was just too floaty. I didn't want to, I didn't want to accept that landing.
Yeah, after all that, might as well get a better landing. As soon as I put her on the bed, she woke up. It's typical.
She wants your attention. That's what it is.
I'm not gonna lie, she reminds me a lot of initial days with Leo.
Oh, really?
It's very similar. It's very similar.
I think I need to get a pet dog before thinking about a kid.
The mechanical part of it is very similar. The emotional part is completely different, right?
Yeah.
But the mechanical part of it is like so similar. You can just watch the screen then. There you go. Let's watch him land.
All aircraft be advised information uniform now current. QNH 1027.
Interesting. This thing is not stopping or what? MSFS. It's just stuck.
All Nippon 737, turn right, heading 215, descend.
Yeah, I updated ChasePlane.
Oh, really? Okay.
Turn right, heading 215.
So that was the first time you updated it, right?
On 737.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it might have come out recently, that new build. Because when I downloaded it, I did not get the new build and I downloaded it only a couple of hours back.
All Nippon 737, 8 miles from Cecil, turn right.
Are you using Active Sky?
Maintain
Yep.
1,500 feet until
With
But-
MSFS weather? Or?
Yeah, with live weather, because the clouds are looking pretty good in the sim right now. They've balanced
like-
things a little bit.
Yeah, I can tell because sometimes, Active Sky flattens out the clouds a little too much.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like if you try using Active Sky after you land, you'll see how flat the clouds get. Like they don't stay cumulus anymore.
Yeah, that used to be like the opposite problem in MSFS. Everything was just cumulus. Now they've like mixed it up a little bit. Just gonna manually fly this whole thing.
Why don't you just follow the PFD?
No, because I want to just align with the ILS, and then I'll
At least
follow
for a
the,
while.
like
Yeah,
ali-
after aligning.
yeah, after aligning I will. Until then, like flying with visual references, like especially in this kind of weather, is still easy.
Your speed brakes are off.
Yeah. Good catch.
I would just enable auto throttle too.
All Nippon 737, contact Tokyo Tower 118.575. Have a good morning.
Tower 118.575.
I was just thinking I ran across this photo of my Manipal laptop on top of this J.D. Anderson
2500.
as a cooler and this Thrustmaster Hotas X around the laptop.
Man,
Like,
we've
you've
come far from those
a
days.
long way. Yeah, insane. With the whole yoke and throttle and all this. It was a dream.
Honestly,
back
yeah, it's a dream come true. Man, this is so much of a pain. Like getting the landing gear door to open.
then. What is it?
Getting the landing gear to deploy is such a pain right now. If you don't know the binding. Like, yeah, the control, I've not mapped it up.
Oh, you don't have this Bravo quadrant.
Yeah, I do, but I don't know, like the gear coming, I need to click the gear down, like it doesn't work.
Huh. For me, it worked fine. By the way, this LOD issue, like when you watch replays, right, have you seen, is this MSFS thing or is it PMDG thing?
No, it's an MSFS thing.
But it doesn't happen on Phoenix or other airplanes.
Is it? Okay.
Like
I
when
think I
you're
need to-
watching zoomed in replays.
1000.
Contact Tokyo departure 126.0, Japan Air 201.
How fast do you think I should record this landing data? Right now I was recording 100 milliseconds.
Just 1 second.
100. 50.
Ooh, look at the line.
30. 20. 10.
Damn, that even those rocks are well done. Nice, I have a good feeling about this one. Oops. Ah, nice.
That was not bad.
Yeah.
It was not a
pretty good.
greaser, but it was not.
Do you feel like the rudder keeps swaying after you land? Like
Yeah.
It's still kind of.
Yeah. It doesn't, like, the airplane wants to keep, yawing and moving around a little bit. And ChasePlane kind of exaggerates this as well. I would reduce the intensity on that movement a little bit more.
Yeah, I made it like as low as possible. I think floaty is the best. Highest setting in floaty is what you need. Ooh, look at those taxi. I need to fix that. Markings.
Yeah, the markings are a little off.
There is a payware for this too, but I'm guessing this is good enough.
Yeah, it's good enough, right? Yeah. Like, I would want it to be extremely, like, insane to consider buying. Like, it's like Inibill's Los Angeles, are you gonna buy it? I mean, it might look better, but it performs shit.
So imagine, like if you put into perspective, right? Whole airports like Boston or any big airport, they cost roughly $20-25.
Yeah.
Imagine how much modeling and texturing
Yeah.
and animations and this and that went into making an airport. And now imagine how much work went into bringing this airplane from 2020 to 2024, where it was already fully functional in that sim.
Exactly.
How
That's
can
why
you
the
match
price
the-
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like how can it make sense?
It makes no
That's
sense.
something-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason I bought it was because, it's like we don't
Yeah,
have
I
an
mean,
NG.
You
and
had just one airplane, right? Like I'm not buying the 700 for
yeah,
sure.
me neither. Yeah, it's just one. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah. I'm not upgrading it for $30. Fuck that. I did not have 800 NG for a while because I fell into this trap of buying 700 and then not getting a discount on 800.
Waiting for the Neo from Phoenix next.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, I'm
Do you
happy to
still
pay for
feel-
that, dude. You know, $30, $40, the same $30 I'll happily pay.
That depends what kind of.
Because they've done a lot already, you know, like to their airplanes. And they were all like free updates. So I want to support the development, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they're like really good competition for PMDG, you know. They are pretty much, you know.
There were some huge updates without any charges. Like BFU was there, and then
Yeah.
multiple like optimization upgrades and whatnot.
I really like this part where it actually get honestly. It's underrated.
Yeah. I
see
never
how
do
they
it,
get.
but I can see if you have time how fun it is.
Yeah. Actually, I don't, but I still am doing it. I need to pack.
Yesterday I was streaming and as soon as I landed I was like, dang, like now I really need to get off this. I'm gonna start crying. Are those 777s? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 777, yeah.
Man, I came across this YouTube video today where there was this mom
Okay.
who I don't know like got pregnant somehow and then I guess finish her stream. I'll tell.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so this, my concluding thoughts on the 737, I like it. There's some finer points to be done, right? Like, what do you say? Like, I think the textures are good. Nothing to write home about, like, incredible or something, but they've made, like, significant improvements. But I feel like a lot of these things should have been there in 2020, especially, like, the low FPS yoke modeling and all of that. Let's see. So the cabin, nice addition. Lights on the cabin could be reworked a little bit. Sounds are much improved, in my opinion, compared to the baseline. Handling, much better as well. Felt really nice in the flare. And apart from that, I think, you know, like I have no other comments. Again, of course, you know, the big one, ground handling. The handling of the wheels on the ground has seen significant improvement from before. But is it like worth $30? I would say no. I would say no. It's probably, if it was $20, I would have said maybe. 15, absolutely. So that's my view on the whole 737 update. Alright guys, so if you're gonna see this, please like and subscribe to my channel and make sure to check out Airborne Geek's channel as well if you have not. Thank you so much.